The two birds who went viral.
On a traffic pole overlooking a super busy street lived two birds. There was Tiki, the serious, responsible one, and then there was Bobo. Bobo was, well, Bobo was endearingly stupid. One sunny afternoon, a human fumbled their lunch, and a perfect, glorious samosa landed right on the pavement below them. Bobo's eyes went wide. He screamed, "Brrr! Free food!" And without a second thought, he tucked in his wings and dive-bombed toward it like a feathered missile. Tiki, ever the cautious one, yelled from the pole, "Wait, Bobo, look around first. It's a trap." But Bobo didn't listen, because, let's be honest, Bobo never listens. He was just inches from his prize, his beak open, ready to claim victory, when a scooter zoomed past. Splat! Magnificent Samosa was instantly transformed into a sad, flat pancake. Bobo froze midair, his momentum gone. He floated there for a second, blinked, and then slowly turned to look up at Tiki. With all the confidence of someone who had just messed up spectacularly, he said, "I totally meant to do that." Tiki just sighed and face-palmed with his wing. It was a classic Bobo move. So they waited. They watched as people walked by. Cars and buses rumbled past. The flattened samosa was still there. A tragic reminder of what could have been, but it was impossible to get to it safely. Tiki was calculating traffic patterns. Bobo was probably thinking about, well, nothing important. And then, out of the clear blue sky, a shadow fell over them. A giant hawk, majestic and terrifying, swooped down from above. Tiki's instinct screamed, "Run! It's over! We're next!" The hawk wasn't interested in them. It landed gracefully beside the crushed samosa, inspected it like a food critic, and then, with a flick of its beak, it snatched the flattened snack. But it didn't just fly away. Oh no, this hawk had style. It tossed the samosa into the air, caught it mid-flight, and soared off like some Michelin star chef, serving a dish with dramatic flair. Bobo watched it disappear into the distance, and let out a long dramatic sigh. "We lost it," he mumbled, his voice full of despair. Tiki, however, just smirked. "No, Bobo," he corrected. "You lost it, because you always rush in without thinking. See? Sometimes waiting and being patient is the smartest move you can make." Bobo just shrugged his little bird shoulders. "Fine, you're the smart one. Next time you rush, I'll wait." And believe it or not, there was a next time. The very next day, another snack, this time a delicious-looking cookie, tumbled onto the exact same spot. Bobo, remembering yesterday's lesson, didn't move a muscle. He stayed completely still on the pole. Tiki, wanting to prove his point about patience, also didn't move. They just sat there, staring at each other. Tiki nodded at Bobo, as if to say, "Go on." Bobo just stared back. Finally Bobo chirped, "You first." Tiki shook his head. "No, you first." "I'm waiting like you said." "Well, I'm also waiting." While they were locked in this ridiculous standoff of strategic patience, a fat city-wise pigeon waddled up calmly, walked right between their lines of sight, pecked at the cookie, and ate the whole thing. The whole thing, gone in seconds. Tiki and Bobo looked at the empty spot on the ground, then back at each other, and screamed in perfect frustrated unison, "Not again!" So, what's the big lesson here? It is not just about patience is a virtue, or he who hesitates is lost. It's both. If you rush in blindly like Bobo, you're probably going to get your samosa flattened. But if you wait too long, overthinking every single possibility like Tiki, some random pigeon is going to walk in and steal your cookie. The real secret? It's about smart timing. It's knowing when to be patient and when to act decisively. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this little story, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.